bro. Shit crazy. Q done, bro. Q is done. The Q is done. Free to God, though. Crazy how they think they could just do whatever the fuck they want to us, bro. If I wasn't doing none of this shit, it's not even just if I wasn't. I'm still on that same type of time, and I swear to God I'm on that type of time. I don't be playing them games in real life. I be turning niggas off when they come in here playing them games. I'm not with that shit. Look, hold on. Cause I already showed Fogatti, but let me show y'all, bro. Look. Hold on, my fault, bro. Although I don't know where my girl had tucked these up at. First off, this is one of my currents. If you know about this, you already know what it is. I mean, I'm not African. I went through that whole thing and started discovering. My grandma, I remember. It's crazy. Once I start studying and shit, I remember a core memory popped up, and she told me that she was Cherokee and Creek. My grandma's from Georgia. She met my grandpa in Chicago and shit like that, but she's from Georgia. This is the other one, though. I'm still studying the history, regardless of where I'm from. It's impossible damn near to find history on us here. It's so crazy how they covered it up to where you can't go and just, you know what I'm saying? But I did go and look at the census records. I did go and look at all that shit, and they can't hide that shit from me. I'm a nigga that's looking. When I find grandmas that are still alive, because sadly my grandma passed, I ask them. I ask them, where's your people from? Where was they people from? I haven't found a lot of them telling me, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be studying and shit like that. The one thing, they can do everything they want to take us, to try to take away our energy and shit like that, bro. Hold on. And they could kill us off in the physical and shit like that, but they can't stop that energy, bro. The ancestors is working hard to make sure that we keep fighting for what they fought for. You feel me? I feel like the thing is in America with black people, and I think this is the goal and the agenda, is they want us to forget, bro. They literally want us to forget. That's what it is. We just when is the next stream? I have my notifications on probably like 8-ish. I can't guarantee. It just depends, because I might post clips and shit, and that should be taking a long time. And when I start doing it, I don't like to finish. I mean, I don't like to not finish when I start doing something, bro. But I'm going to be set on 8 p.m. because of Song Wars. Song Wars is going to be at probably yeah, I'm going to do an hour. But what I was saying was, we tend to forget, bro, as being black, like, we think like, oh, we free, we got jobs, we walking around doing this, and that. Well, nigga, we not free. This our land. These niggas are occupying the land. How can you tell me I can't speed a certain speed limit? How the fuck can you tell me I gotta go and do this job and go pick up this damn box or do this? You know what I'm saying? We gotta do all this bullshit we shouldn't have to do. It's enough for everybody, bro. This shit's crazy to me. And they just threw me in the shit. And indoctrinated me. They brainwashed me. They told me I was from over there. Like, they got me speaking the language. They got me, like, it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy to me, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, this should be hurting my soul, like, thinking about it. Like, the more I learn, I'll be like, dang, like, bro, like, they really fucked us over, bro. It's just, I can't talk to a lot of people about this shit, because most people don't give a fuck. But don't let me get in a position to where I can do something about it, bro. I promise you, do not let me get in a position where I can do something about it, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's insane, bro. But we gonna get it back. We gonna get it back, bro. I'm just glad to know it's other people out there that's learning and studying, and probably, I don't want to say, I believe, like, as far as like this knowledge and stuff, you can always seek more and stuff. It's not. It's people with more access to information and more information. But with that being said, like, I be seeing Kanye talk about a lot of shit. People be calling that nigga crazy and all this other shit. But he has access to more information. I believe that once we get the information that we need, they won't be able to do a lot of the shit that they've been doing to us, bro, any longer, bro. Hey, before I start playing this Scar, Casey, bro, we was just talking that talk. Y'all, look what Casey sent me. Then this nigga left. Look what this nigga sent me yesterday, though. Spectre Otto, I want to talk to you about this specifically because now we done weeded out a lot of the people that's not here to really talk that talk. This is what Casey sent me. It's a spectacular set of wall maps of the continents dedicated to King Charles II of England. And this map is crazy. These maps, for one, it shows America what the way they wrote the maps and shit. And I was looking at this shit last night. I don't know where he found this. I don't know why he hopped off. But when you look at the maps, should I do a stream segment on this shit? Because I feel like I need to, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to do that shit since I was a kid, bro. But I just never had the way to do it. But when you look at this map, look at these people, bro. Those people don't look like they got straight hair and Asian eyes to me. Hold on. Hold on. This is in South America. Man, it's not letting me zoom in no more like it was yesterday. But if you can see closely, those people are very... This map is from... It don't show the date. I'm gonna have to look for the date. Bro, it's very clear the color of those people. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to do a separate streaming segment for that kind of talk and shit, and we can really get that shit going. I do understand that. I understand that's us. That's us. Scar, you locked in. Hey, I love y'all niggas, bro. Off rip. Love y'all niggas, bro. Already, bro. I don't understand why was it so necessary to cover that shit up, bro? Somebody tell me. I get like we powerful and shit, but why was it so necessary? I just, that shit baffles me, and I feel like once we figure that shit out, that's another thing that's just gonna be like, bro, like, it's just so much to this shit, bro. I'm gonna start doing an hour of the day. I'm gonna make a separate YouTube page, and we're gonna talk about this shit. But what I was gonna say is that, speaking of Rashad Jamal, y'all seeing young Pharaoh right now. I'm not willing. We don't need more people to be gone and taken away from us. That doesn't help us. So I'm not gonna go that route. I gotta get to a certain level first. Submissions closed. It's full. It's full already too, bro. I'm not willing to go that route so they could finesse me, take my skin, take my mind, take my physical body. I'm not willing to do all that. Yeah, bro, we back on tonight at 8, though. We back on tonight at 8, bro. It's love, Fi. It's love, bro. I remember you too, bro. We locked. We locked. I just don't want to put myself in that position to where these niggas think they could just keep on getting away with that shit. Because ain't nobody going to come get me out of that gym. Rashad is they got that nigga. They got him. I don't know what to do. I remember day one when they got that nigga. I was like, what the fuck? And then it's like they set it up and they wrote all the shit and they framed them and shit, and now it's just like, what, bro? What the fuck can we do? And I'm not trying to be put in that position. But he's 30. When he was my age, he wasn't on that. We young, bro. I'm 23. I'm studying this shit at 23. Malcolm X didn't even really like get there until 30 something and shit. So my goal is, me and my homies got this thing. It's called the Seeds. It's called the Black Seeds, right? I'm just gonna teach the next generation. I'm gonna let them know. I'm not gonna teach them. I'm not a teacher. I'm gonna steer them in the right direction, and I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna hope for the goddamn best. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what else to do. I wish it was something I could do for Big Dog too, bro, for real. But I just know that that's just probably not possible. But yeah, I'm gonna play these last two songs. My boy Casey just popped back in. Otto, I'm going to start doing that stream. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I want to do it, but I'm learning like that it's no real way to plan all that kind of shit. You kind of just have to do it. But I'm gonna need some of y'all so we can just really get in there and talk and shit, and I'm gonna just post it. You feel me? The right people gonna come. I mean, clearly y'all found me through this, so I got faith. But my boy is the one. Casey is the one that just sent me that map. We've been locked in on studying this shit for at least like almost a year now. But we've been studying and like being aware of this shit. Obviously, I mean, since I was younger, my grandpa, he really set me down and he started just planting a seed. You know what I'm saying? Pointing me in the right direction. Look at this. Look at that. He used music as a way to show me, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was into that. He was like, all right, okay, cool. Listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. But also I need you to know this. These people ain't really who you think they are. Like, they got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. And then I started seeing the world completely different. I know it's extraterrestrials. I know it's goddamn... Me and Casey have seen... I don't know what the fuck it was that we saw in person. But I'm going to tell you that it was not a human. It looked like a human. It moved like a human. But it knew that we knew that it wasn't what it seemed to be. And claimed to be. I swear to God. You could ask him, bro. Like, we witnessed this shit, bro. And guess what? It was during that that period of time between Halloween. It was the day after Halloween. It was the day we've encountered two. That was in Chicago, and obviously they put these holidays and shit on certain dates because the frequency of the earth changes. They around what holiday was that, bro? But when we came to Georgia, we came across another one. I ain't gonna lie, it was another one, bro, and this one was even more crazy. Yeah, hell yeah. This nigga was more powerful. It's like he had to be hundreds, if not thousands of years old, and he had the arrogance of somebody that was like, okay, yeah, y'all know a little bit, but y'all don't really know shit. But it's nothing I can do to you, though. You feel me? He knew that he was white. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I can't explain it, bro. It was the craziest shit in the world, and there was so much confirmation. Like, this is a story. Before I close out, we had went over to like this little store when he was working in there. We was already talking about this shit, and it's like he could sense the energy. He might have overheard. This nigga could hear shit that wasn't like, he could hear more than we could hear. You know what I'm saying? This nigga damn near had like super hearing type shit. And once we got done, we left. We went across the street, and a dog. He was working at Waffle House. He was in disguise. Alright. A dog came running towards us as we were walking away from the place, still talking about it after the encounter. And the dog ran past us barking towards the place. This nigga's energy was so strong that, and he was on that with us. Clearly, it was directed towards us, and the dog could sense. Yeah, he was something. He was something. He was definitely something, bro. But with that being said, it's a lot going on this earth, and if you're not tapped in, yeah, we weren't even scared of the dog. That's the thing. It was no fear coming from the dog, but the dog could feel from across this busy highway that this nigga was. Yeah, bro, it's a lot going on, bro. And the thing is, the goddamn, like, us and the melanated shit is the tip of the iceberg. That's just a way for us to see, like, okay, once we start looking into that and understanding what we are, we'll understand that there's still so much more out there. And they keep us in these little cities and shit, and programmed and shit, so we don't get past a certain frequency and start looking into other shit. We gonna close out though, y'all. I do gotta start editing and shit, but I'm gonna start doing a segment